Hey, gorgeous people. I deleted the last live because I started twitching at the end and I wasn't comfortable. So I deleted it. What I was saying in the first live is that when I'm unwell, um, I do start to twitch, and it kind of sometimes it looks like I'm having a seizure. The doctors have checked this out, and it isn't. What it is, it's related to the Chiari, and the fact I have had some back operations. Due to, like I said before, a previous relationship. I will go into that tomorrow, but not tonight. That's for another day. But when I'm unwell and I can feel myself going unwell, then I unfortunately won't show that side of me. It's quite vulnerable and personal to myself, and I don't like people seeing the vulnerable side of me. So anyway, what I was saying is the cooking video. I'm going to be doing a vegan lasagna next Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. If you want to come and join me, some of the ingredients you're going to need is going to be peppers, onions, it says white onions, but I use red onions, um, lasagna sheets, tomatoes, sunflower oil, pepper, aubergines, courgettes, mushrooms. I love mushrooms in it. Now, you don't have to have them in. You don't have to have any of the ingredients. It's totally your choice. I prefer to have it in. Mushroom, I'm going to use chestnut mushrooms. I just like the flavour of them more. But you can use whatever mushrooms you like. I'm actually going to try and get hold of some shiitake mushrooms because I do want to try those. I'm a big fan of mushrooms. What else was it? Oh, and a couple of days after that, I'm going to look into doing I don't know if anyone's ever done one, is a vegan jumbo. I apologise that I have no makeup on. I usually can disguise this lump on my head. But unfortunately, I'm only just coming around after a week and I ain't even done my hair. So you'd no chance of me putting makeup on. But that's fine. I'm at an age where I'm not bothered now. But I got a private message and someone said, why bother when your subscribers are so low? This is for me. It's for my family to look back on if something does happen. It's for them to look back and know that I was okay, that I coped okay with things. I'm well aware that I might not live as long as my parents. I hope I do, because I wouldn't want them to be going through that pain. They're two of the most amazing people, and I wouldn't want that for them. So what I would say is, for people who have the condition I've got, live life, enjoy life, smile, laugh, because as it says in the thumbnail, Chiari is tough, but you are tougher. I'm a great believer. So I've got an apple in my hand. I'm a great believer that God would not give us something that we can't handle. We can handle this. We can do this. The other thing is, I've got in the thumbnail, I put kicking his butt. The reason I said is because the founder of Chiari is actually called Arnold. It's called Arnold Chiari Malformation. Basically, it's an ACM brain disease, plain and simple. There's many forms of Chiari. It's not just the one that I've got. I have got Arnold Chiari 1 and 2. Now, I'm going to get you some more information on this, because when I was diagnosed, I was told that I was told it was so rare that 1 in 10,000 get it, or 1 in something like that anyway. But then when I spoken to my own doctor, and he was very blasé about it, I must say, we're like, well, you might have it, and I said, I've already been diagnosed. And you were like, oh, don't worry about it, it just gives headaches. I can assure you, you have problems with your breathing. There's nights when I have to sit up. I'm up at this time every single night. I go to sleep around 6 in the morning, and then you think I sleep all day. I don't. So which leaves you very tired in the afternoon. But there's nothing you can do. Well, there is. You can take sleeping tablets. I won't take them. The same as pain relief. I will not take too much pain relief. If I can, I will just manage on a standard paracetamol. I know many other Chiarians take pain meds. It is a personal choice, mainly because I've got family had family that I lost to addictions. And I'm going to actually do a video on that one day. Not yet, because we've actually only just cremated the remainder of one of the family members. It was the last living one of that family, and I miss them very much. No matter what their addictions, they were still family, and they were still part of who I remember in my childhood. I remember them from then, and that's what I choose to remember, not their addictions. But I'll go more into that. Right, the other thing. Like I said, I had a couple of messages. Some aren't very nice. Some think I'm being punished by God. I don't believe that. Sorry, I'm covering this light a bit to give it a little bit of... I don't believe that. I don't believe God will punish me or anyone. So I'm going to debunk that one. The other thing, which is really funny, to me it is anyway, is someone suggested, if my brain is dangling so much, why don't they just push it back up? Just hold it and push it back up. If only it were that easy. If only it were that easy. And what I actually said in one of the videos is I was told by a neurosurgeon, your brain can actually dangle and have no problems. I'm not sure I like that idea. But it can actually, what they have told me is that they can actually move the brain to one side. But it's major surgery. And that surgery has complications, which I've had complications after every operation I've had. I'm not going to put myself through that again, not just yet. People think that Chiari is curable. It's not. The operations are just to manage the symptoms, but can also make the symptoms worse. So it's a risk. It's a personal choice. It's a risk that you have to decide on your quality of life if you want to take that risk, and I'm just not willing to yet. I'm well aware that there's going to be a day that I may have to, and I'll make that decision one day. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up because I'm feeling a bit unwell. But I'm going to wrap this video up, and I will do one over the weekend, and I will tell you more about my marriage. And this is going to be no putting my ex down, because there were faults on both sides. Anyway, this Wednesday is going to be the cooking video. It's going to be a vegan lasagna. If you have any recipes you want me to try, just put the name down. try and play with this apple, put the name down in the video, in the links down below, and I will check them up. But I hope you're going to come and join me. I'm not the best cook, but that's fine. Oops. Yes, that's part of, I do tend to twitch a lot, and I'm trying to stop myself. But I'm going to go off video now, and I hope you can join me tomorrow. Like I said, put some videos, some recipes for me to try. If anyone with brain disease, not just Kiara, sorry about that, not just Kiara with brain disease, who have twitches quite severe at times. My parents think it's like living on a waterbed when I'm sat on their bed. But if anyone else out there and they have any suggestions on how to control them a bit better than I can, because sometimes it's rough. It's tiring, it's rough. And I hope one day that it's going to some medication. I think my cat's going to photobomb again. I think she likes doing that. But like I said, I hope you'll join me there, and I shall see you tomorrow night, where I will be talking more about my marriage and where I think it went wrong. And it's just going to be my opinion. There'll be no name. I won't mention his name because I don't think that's fair on him. He's got a life now, and I've got my life. It mixes up occasionally because we very complicated. His sister is married to my cousin, and that's great because I get on with her well, and she's brilliant. So I will see you tomorrow night, and I hope someone will come along and chat, because it kind of feel a bit silly chatting to a camera here on your own. So I hope someone will come along and chat. Bye.